All right, guys, welcome back to Survival Living here. So I've been doing some testing. You know, as preppers, guys, we try to prepare for end all be all, but most of the things we do here on this channel is just prepare people for natural disaster, whether it's man-made or by Mother Nature. One of my major concerns, and one of the things that we really prep for, is grid down situations. Now, we've done everything from showing a solar build here at the house, every component. We've also done videos on gasoline generators, storing up fuel, how long you can store fuel, rotating it out, to solar generators. Yeah, we've done anything and everything we could possibly think of here on the channel. One of the things I wanted to work on, something I've been playing around with, testing out, is your own do-it-yourself solar portable station. Something that can throw in the back of a truck, because, you know, as much as I love solar generators are limited by the size of the battery that's in them. All right, I'm not saying nothing bad about them. I love them. I have them. All right, they're a great asset as a prepper. But one of the biggest things I see from people is, you know, dude, the price is ridiculously high. And I get it. You're paying for convenience and all-in-one modular unit. I understand. So what do? We went ahead and built our own. This is a prototype. Let me go ahead and get it out of the truck here. This is one of those Walmart cases. Now what we've got is an overkill inverter. That's a 3,000 watt inverter, guys. Hook up our lighting here. It does have built-in lighting, all that. Charge controller, buses. We got one 100 amp hour battery in it right now, but we have room to store more. This here is a solar plug. This actually works, this particular adapter works for the solar panels from Harbor Freight. I'm not a big fan of these. I like my MC4 connectors, but for testing purposes, what we're doing, running to the charge controller, hooking up, this is what we're using. This is what we're testing with. So, yeah, not too shabby. So, like I said, this is a prototype, something I am working on. I actually got a more in-depth video coming up on this system. Like I said, it's designed to go inside a vehicle, something that you can travel with, camp with, you know, whatever. So, guys, we have done vehicle builds before. I'll make sure I turn off my cell phone. We got a lot of traffic out here today, so people are like slowing down, watch the crazy guy with a camera. Yeah, me. This thing here, I like the idea of. I like having the affordability of building your own. Is you can expand it out. I believe this particular battery I'm using is 1260 or 1280 watt hours, and the size of the box I've got, I can actually fit 3 in there. So that's like putting it way up there with watt hour usage. The charge controller I'm using, 400 watts, so I can put up to 400 watts of panels to this, so it's always charging off. Now, I know I'm going to see the comments, well, just use a DC adapter from your car up front and all that good stuff. The reason I'm not a fan of that is that if you drain your car battery, let's say that you are boondocking or you're on the road and you just need to have exterior lighting on a campsite. If you're running with one of those small camp refrigerators or even a diesel heater, they actually use like 10 watts of power. I mean, they don't use much at all, produce heat. You don't want that drawing off your battery bank on your vehicle, because let's say that you run down your main battery bank on your vehicle and now you're stuck. That's why I like having these little portable systems. You know, this in here, the build, about $500. You know, is it as nice as a solar generator? No, I like the convenience of a solar generator. Can I invest more in more batteries, maybe higher quality parts? Sure. And it will kick solar generators' asses. But, you know, it's up to you on that. I just want you guys to keep pushing yourselves on thinking outside the box, or in this case, inside the box. So, just be ready for what's coming. You know, just work on things. All right, do-it-yourself projects are huge. Work on it. It's not hard. When I first started doing solar, I used to go to my library and just get every book on solar I could find. All right, I made it more complicated than it actually is. Then I started testing, doing my own testing, my own fabrication on things, and that's why we have a solar grid for our home, that no matter what, we can just flip a switch and we got power in our home. It does take time to build a big solar grid, and they're very expensive. These things here, you know, a fraction of the price of a solar generator. Hey, something to look at. At least you have a way of generating power. All right, guys, appreciate your time. I got some more things to do today, my one day off, and I do apologize for my tardiness here on YouTube. With the company I'm working for, as a mechanic, they surprised me like a couple days before Thanksgiving and said, hey, you need to get certified in this, that, and that, and have it all done by the 6th of December. So I've been crunching, doing my homework, whatever I need to do to pass this test. And by the way, I did get my certification on December 6th, took my final test. So it was just extra stress that I really didn't need. Thank God I know enough about mechanics to kind of BS my way through some of the programs, because I'm looking and reading and following videos, falling asleep. I'm like, this sucks. But yeah, I made it through. So I do apologize for not being here, guys. That took up a lot of my time. And of course, as you guys know, my brother was in the hospital Thanksgiving Day and stuff, and he's doing better. He's at the house. Thank God everything's going good there. So he's going to be over here for Christmas. I am actually traveling to Texas. I'm picking up my sons for Christmas here. So I'll be heading back out here in a couple weeks, driving up to Texas, pick up my kids, bring them here for the holidays. So yeah, man of many talents, busy schedule, and lack of sleep. It's all worth it though. All right, guys, sun's getting bright, blinding me. Speak to y'all later.